Strong has Ardent Sensor on top of 2 items. They're not looking for the Baron at all, and Wander's coming from the flank.
All right, the Dazzle will not find a target. G2 are so low. Jankos has got to be very, very careful. Wander fencing his chances. Already gets one. That's the second kill for G2. Vanguard's hit by some time, but look at Teddy. He's flashed away to the right. Faker is down, taken out by Caps, but at what cost? Here comes Clid. Dragon Strike as well as the Karma Cube. Picks up a kill. Now Teddy's running onto Perks. He's got double buffs available. But look at the power chords from Perks. He's in so much trouble. Instantly taken down by...
Stop the order of things, but speaking of stopping, it's a Morgana, and the Black Shield is going to be super high value.
Extremely, and Faker has played Lissandra 11 times this year and won 10 of those games. Let's see what Caps can do on Morgana, because I think Jankos is better.
It is a very suspicious Lissandra timing, because this is in a patch where Lissandra, especially for early lane, has been powered down extensively. A blind Lissandra, usually a very defensive choice. I feel like there must be something compositionally here with the required hard lockdown, but in terms of the 1v1, Morgana just about nothing happening, and Lissandra probably going to be frustrated.
The thing I'm looking at right
And welcome back! You're getting a glimpse of the MSI pedestal just a moment ago, where the winners of this year's mid-season invitational will have the trophy displayed with their name for at least a month after the event. It's going to be a very hype, and we need to see where
stages of MSI they showcase any kind of special level 1 strats, which they brought out in the final against Origin and caught them off guard. But it's SKT with the leading level 1.
And oh, that's a flash forward! I did not anticipate that from Teddy, and already on the board, SK Telecom.
And this is so important, because remember the
game. They want to see when the enemy jungler is looking to contest, and speaking of junglers...
Oh, Mata and Jankos, they're going to be trading here. Here comes Clid, though. Flag and drag is available, won't get the knockup. Jankos defensive flash. Teddy connects with the Mystic Shots, and now Caps has made his way. Looking at Faker, he's coming in behind Caps, and he's going to find him. Gets the root down, the flash is interrupted by the Black Shield, and Caps doesn't flash defensively. SKT are up 1,400 gold.
We were talking about how they had to play on the front foot because the scaling of G2 is a bit of an inevitable. Have much more of a strategy to play against it than honestly they did playing with.
Well, take a look at this. Teleport coming to the bottom lane. Perks has channeled it already. Caps has made his way down. Remember, it's flashless Mata and Teddy, but it's Jankos that's in trouble. He can't kill Mata. Now G2 are retreating. They invested teleports from mid and from top, and it backfires.
Indecision comes out from G2. We saw the Taric stun sitting on top of Jankos, but he hesitated. He backed up.
The Sona-Taric with the more predictable comp is definitely a little bit more straightforward for SKT to interact with. Maybe that's the reason the Sona-Taric was left open.
All right, take a look at the mini-map. Faker's already roamed up. Thank you, observers. This is a 3v2 in the top lane. Caps will be late to the play. Here comes Khan. Vanguard's edge is down, and the slicing Maelstrom deletes Wonder from the map. Now Jankos is being run down. Clid gets an auto off before he runs away. Khan decides to engage. The little Electro Hamster's running forward, but he can't quite chase Jankos down. Caps will not be able to thread the dark binding.
Korean team is a monstrously high number, but also a product of the meta you require to be competitive at MSI 2019.
All right, let's see whether or not G2 can get on the board. Dark Binding into Soul Shackles will cause a self-cast for Faker. So trade...
They get the flash out of Wonder to boot. You can also see on the minimap that Morgana is just too late to join the party. Wonder actually flashes out of turret range, and even though Faker is taking all these shots, he knows that he can buy time for the rest of his team to find those kills, and they can juggle this aggro beautifully.
These first rotations are definitely a product of those early wards top side, and then a control ward that has only now been cleared out around the red buff for G2. So nice capitalization gold lead so far for SKT. Now, the moment that we see Sona has cashed in her quest, she can start farming, so she has 2 types of income as bot lane.
Well, it's already over. It looks like Teddy's going to be forced to flash defensively. Here comes Caps. Caps gets the kill secure with the soil, and then turns his attention to Mata. Mata will get no root, actually, thanks to the Black Shield. And G2 Esports finally find a kill with the roam down bottom.
Able to get into the minion wave, but really good roam timing coming from behind. Seems like Teddy was a bit disconnected from the needs of the team. Top side.
All right, trade of ultimates for now. Clid's already there. Jankos is too late to the party, and Wonder, who's already down 10 CS, concedes a second death.
Beautiful stuff from SK.
More coming in from Wonder. There should be 1v1 opportunities available for the Aurelia to make this more of a 4-1 game. from the side of G2.
It's going to take a little bit of time. You can see the itemization. Gunblade already finished for Khan. Proto Belt for Faker. Sheen as well as Manning stacking for Teddy. And mostly thrift shopping. Outside of that GLP 800, G2 Esports are still ramping up. They're still farming up the gold to get those items. Just one more quick reference as far as this game has played out versus expectations. SK Telecom have the lowest deaths of any team playing the MSI group stage at 71. G2 Esports at 172 are the second highest. We're seeing it come true once again.
100 less deaths in group stage. They both played 10 games. That's 10 games less, 10 deaths less a game for SKT.
Yeah. You can feel it already. Now, tower trade will be secured here in favor of SK Telecom. They get the first tower bonus. In fact, there's no minions thanks to True Shot Barrage. G2 cannot even equalize. Turret plating's only up for a minute and a half, and look, Shelly's going to get another charge onto the inner turret.
Now, G2 recognized that they couldn't do much up towards the top side, so they actually moved Wonder to mid, and they sent Caps down bot, and now they're going for a play.
Oh man, Mata's already gone. Gets caught by the Soul Shackles. Tower is now going to be the focus, but it's at what cost? There's one kill for 2 towers. That is the definition of not worth. The Rift Herald's going to get another charge, this time onto an inhibitor turret. G2
No one's going back.
Are committing to the play. Where is the support? Jankos is down bottom as well. Klid and Khan are going to back away. 3 towers secured already, and this may be number 4.
I'll be honest, I have no idea what G2 are doing right now. They've just conceded so much gold to SK.
This early is quite tricky, but SKT, in spite of what I say, just roll up to the Inferno, and what can G2 do to stop them? The answer seems to be very little.
And I think you're 100% right, Bumpy. It's difficult to get that inhibitor at this stage of the game. What's more concerning for me, G2's decision-making process. We've seen...
He's trying to keep the wave here to deny farm from Khan and actually pick up farm for himself. He's actually going to sacrifice the inhibitor so that they can just keep farm funneled into the top side of the map.
I mean, if the call is safe farm minions forever to buy time, that's exactly what they've done.
Allowed SKT to roam early, top and bot, is going to catch people on the way. So how they set up here with some tanky members and some temporary invulnerability is going to be fascinating to see. They're probably not so excited to see that's a second Infernal spawn for SKT.
Yeah, that just means experience as well. Notice that Khan is still the same level as Wonder. The bot lane is still the same level as... Ooh, we see a pick.
Oh, we do indeed, but on who? Configurators comes down there, buys so much time. Look at the power of Sona-Taric, but crucially, those ultimates are not available. If SK Telecom keep pressuring, then there's trouble for G2. True Shot Barrage forces a defensive retreat. The tower falls in the interim, and Caps is finally leaving top lane. He finished his recall, now the inhibitor turret's under pressure.
Teddy is so strong, has Ardent Sensor on top of 2 items. They're not looking for the Baron at all, and Wonder's coming from the flank.
All right, the Dazzle will not find a target. G2 are so low. Jankos is going to be very, very careful. Wonder fencing his chances. Already gets one. That's the second kill for G2. Vanguard's hit by some time, but look at Teddy. He's flashed away to the right. Faker is down, taken out by Caps, but at what cost? Here comes Klid. Dragon Strike as well as the Karma Q. Picks up a kill. Now Teddy's running onto Perks. He's got double buffs available. But look at the power chords from Perks. He's in so much trouble. Instantly taken down by Teddy. It ends up being a 2 for 4 in favor of SKT. It's not done yet. The ace is available. Caps throws out the Super Soaker. Dark Binding as well as the Tormented Shadow. He gets taken out by Faker though.
And this is a one-sided fight in favor of SKT.
Investment that SKT have had to make. Execution is calling for Klid. QSS for Teddy. Now Teleport will just about finish. No, it does not. Wonder will go down. Do you think this is a positive sign for G2? That additional gold investment?
SKT are starting to play with their food. They need to find a match-ending pick or Baron very soon.
All right, this is a teleport into the mid lane. G2 feel the Baron pressure. Perks is coming in, but Caps may already be gone. He goes golden thanks to the Outlaws. Khan's coming in with a slicing maelstrom into all of G2. Caps is already down. Perks follows. Finally, Klid is killed, but it is a whitewash as G2 get obliterated. Mickey is running for his life, and Teddy's having none of it. Mystic Shot, Arcane Shift, tagging him down, and G2 are ace.
Asking you shall receive. That's when they need to kill the game. Pre-30, they get their picks. The slicing maelstrom is massive, and SKT should win the game here.
Wow, they're onto the Nexus turrets. That's the first one falling. G2 Esports have been obliterated in the opening game. SK Telecom send a salvo and a message to the LEC champions that we are here to win.
Honestly, a very clean game from the side of SKT. They lived up to many of the expectations that they set. Cleared in the early game, doing a fantastic job of finding those leads. Teddy finding that first blood